Where were the parents? Where were these parents? I don't understand that somebody so young doesn't have somebody on their side around them.
And our attitude towards life, and sometimes when life throws you things that you can't control, naturally your attitude is to be upset or to be disappointed or discouraged.
Hailey Bieber just dropped some jaw-dropping revelations. And if you thought you knew everything about Justin Bieber's past, think again. Having stood by Justin's side for over a decade through his highs, lows, and darkest moments, Hailey has seen it all, and now she's breaking her silence on some shocking truths, particularly about Justin's connection to Diddy. These revelations are far from flattering and touch on aspects Justin has likely tried to keep hidden, including early career pressures, questionable relationships, and unseen behind-the-scenes moments. What Hailey is sharing paints a far more complicated and unsettling picture of Justin's journey than anyone imagined. The tangled history involving Justin, Diddy, and Usher has resurfaced, but this time it's messier than ever, with a former Playboy model stepping forward to double down on claims that Diddy and those around him cannot be trusted. Prepare to uncover deep, messy secrets that might change how you see everything. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to stay updated on all our latest content. It's free and helps us bring you more stories like this. With everything unfolding, it's hard to overlook how Justin Bieber's past connections may have shaped his early years. To understand this, let's rewind. Years ago, Diddy wielded immense influence over rising stars in the music industry. Usher has openly discussed being sent to Diddy's so-called flavor camp as a teenager, describing what he witnessed there as unsettling and, at times, outright disturbing. Now, with Diddy facing serious allegations of sex trafficking, racketeering, and other alarming charges, questions about his relationships with young artists, including Justin Bieber, are resurfacing with renewed intensity. While speculation about Justin's ties to Diddy isn't new, the weight of the conversation has grown. For years, Diddy's self-proclaimed status as a gatekeeper in the industry gave him unparalleled access to young talent. Although Justin has never accused Diddy of wrongdoing, growing whispers suggest his well-being during those vulnerable, formative years might have been impacted. Entering the industry as a child star, Justin faced the pressures and pitfalls of early fame, and his connections to Diddy during that time have long raised eyebrows. As Diddy faces mounting legal and public scrutiny, the focus is shifting. People are beginning to ask difficult questions about what truly happened behind the scenes, and whether Diddy's influence left a darker mark on the young stars he once worked with, Justin included. At just 15 years old, Justin Bieber, the young star of Never Say Never, found himself at the center of a web of influential relationships, including those with Usher and Sean Diddy Combs. Usher, who played a key role in launching Bieber's career, had also been mentored by Diddy during his own teenage years, creating a connection that led to Bieber's bond with Diddy. Recently resurfaced recordings and photos of a young Bieber attending Diddy's lavish white parties alongside much older figures have sparked renewed scrutiny and insider discussions about these relationships. Former Playboy model Precious Muir has recently added to the scrutiny surrounding Diddy's past, speaking out about her experiences at one of his infamous parties. In an interview with the Mirror US, Muir reflected on what she witnessed and expressed deep concern over Justin Bieber's presence in such an environment at a young age. She emphasized that Bieber, then a teenager, deserved protection and highlighted the chaotic circumstances he was thrust into during his meteoric rise to fame. Muir shared her regret, wishing she could turn back time to intervene or change what happened at these gatherings, which have since taken on a more troubling reputation. She did not shy away from raising unsettling questions about a young Bieber staying overnight at a grown man's home, pointing to the uncomfortable power dynamics in the music industry. Stressing the role of parents and guardians as the ultimate safeguard in a young star's life, Muir underscored the need for stronger oversight in such situations. No external force, no matter how powerful or influential, should dictate the lives of young artists or determine who they spend their time with. A point that resonates deeply when reflecting on Justin Bieber's meteoric rise as a teenager and the environments he encountered under the industry's often exploitative gaze. Adding to the growing scrutiny surrounding Diddy, Precious Mirror shed light on his ability to manipulate those around him, describing him as highly persuasive, often convincing people to act against their better judgment. This troubling insight raises haunting questions about the choices made under his influence and the vulnerabilities faced by young talent in his orbit. In a recent YouTube interview with former mobster Michael Franzese, Suge Knight made unsettling claims about Diddy's early interactions with Bieber, hinting at an unhealthy interest during the pop star's formative years. Knight's statements, combined with Diddy's massive influence in the music industry and his close relationships with young artists, cast a darker shadow over this controversial chapter. These allegations invite deeper questions about the dynamics and decisions that shaped Bieber's early career under the weight of such powerful industry figures. A darker edge now colors the conversation, with unsettling suggestions that Diddy's interest in teenage Justin Bieber might not have been as innocent as it once seemed. For fans who followed Bieber's rise from the beginning, these revelations hit differently, casting a shadow over what many assumed was a story of pure talent and mentorship. The notion that someone as powerful as Diddy could wield such influence during one of the most vulnerable periods of Bieber's life is deeply troubling. With Diddy now facing serious allegations, people are revisiting his past with growing skepticism. Suge Knight recently described Bieber's early experiences as the saddest thing in the world, expressing regret and sympathy for the pop star. Knight alleged that Diddy's associates arranged trips for Bieber with older men during his teenage years, claiming photos from these vacations, featuring only grown men and a young Bieber, were shared on Instagram. Knight's remarks suggest a deeply concerning pattern of behavior, describing the situation as both a bad look and profoundly sad. Adding to this scrutiny, a resurfaced video from earlier this year showed Diddy and rapper The Game giving Bieber drinks at a party while he was still a teenager. The footage quickly went viral, sparking outrage and speculation online that Bieber may have been drugged or taken advantage of during the event. Since these troubling revelations began emerging, Bieber has noticeably stepped back from the public eye, leaving fans and observers to grapple with the implications of his past. Those close to Justin Bieber reveal that the resurfacing of troubling incidents from his past has taken a significant emotional toll. Fans have noticed his quiet and distant demeanor in recent months, and according to Hailey Bieber, this is no coincidence. She has reportedly shared that Justin has been under extreme stress, much of it tied to his early experiences with Diddy, also known as Puffy. Revisiting this painful chapter of his life, when he was placed in situations no teenager should face, has been incredibly difficult for him. The weight of these past experiences, compounded by renewed media scrutiny, has left Justin feeling distressed and overwhelmed. It's heartbreaking to consider that while the world celebrated him as a rising superstar, behind the scenes, he was just a young boy trying to navigate life under immense pressure. Now, as allegations surrounding Diddy come to light, old wounds seem to have reopened, reigniting struggles that Justin has worked for years to overcome. If you found this story compelling, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. New videos uncovering the secrets of your favorite celebrities drop every week.